Hey, this is Claude Harris here with College Coaching Network. Just want to go over some statistics with you in regards to the reason why we focused our program a little bit deeper in particular areas. Let me just kind of tell you quickly my story here. When I went to Pittsburgh State College, I remember my mom and I went to try to get a scholarship from the ELC building. Found out that on paper she made too much. She didn't know how she was going to send me to college. By the grace of God, she took funds from various sources, and I was able to get a scholarship, partial scholarship for basketball, and then I got a scholarship years after that. Took out additional loans that I shouldn't have, and I'm still paying those loans back today. So I'm very passionate about helping kids not only get a college degree, but to graduate in 4 years if possible. If you choose the right school, that's definitely doable. And then also trying to make sure that when you come out, you don't have student loan debt like I do now. So how do you do that? When I meet with families for financial planning, most of these families are only able to save between $50 and $150 a month, somewhere in that range. And their children come in my office, or we talk to them in their homes, and they're juniors and seniors in high school. So I mean, at best, you're going to save maybe $2,000 to $4,000, and these schools are $26,000 a year. So you really don't have enough time to save and cause the savings to grow to cover that. So what this program does is for those people that actually have not saved, they didn't have it in their budget or whatever the situation may be, you just don't have the money. So this system is designed to help those families. So let me walk through some statistics with you so you understand the amount of money that's available and how do you maximize taking advantage of this money that other people have saved that you can tap into. Okay, so let me look at the first portion here. These are different, of course, ethnicities and race. You see in this pie chart kind of how that works out. But let me jump down here into the true numbers. The total amount of private scholarships that are out here. These are private scholarships for bachelor degree programs, 4 years, full-time students. Okay, it's $1.799 billion that's available for those people that are looking for scholarships. Out of that money, 644,800 people are actually getting awarded scholarships. They're scholarship recipients. If you take that 1.7 million that is out there, well, 1,799,000,000, you've got 1,226,000,000 going to Caucasians. Okay, and so if you look at that, that's out of 644,800, 462,400 are going to Caucasians or those who are not black or minorities. Okay, and so now if you go over to the other minorities that are there, you've got the remaining 544 million, not a billion, but 544 million going to 177,000 recipients, which is basically about a third of the Caucasian or white. So minorities are definitely behind the eight ball. I mean, we're not even at 50% of the total private scholarships that are out there right now. So that's, if you're a minority, you need to step your game up. So let's go to, and a lot of this is just we don't have systems or we don't know how to go after those funds. Black or African American, we receive about 196 million out of that 544, which is about 66,400. So we're leading the minority. 123 million goes to Hispanic or Latino, which is about 52,000 students. Asian is 90 million, and then American Indian and Alaska Native is 35 million. And so basically, and then I guess however else if you're alien or whatever, however they look at that. I'm just being fun. I don't want to take anybody off, but that's the other portion of the minority. So again, you see the statistics. So what does this mean? How do you get more of this money if you're a minority? Okay, let me share with you, because this does require an investment. So if you're in College Coaching Network, your parents have chosen to make an investment, and a lot of times we don't even look at our 401k statements in great detail to understand what's going on with our investments. We just put the money up there because somebody told us to do it, and then we look at the bottom line statement and hope and pray that it's grown. Okay, but let me show you what we do. Okay, we're going to basically give you 110 scholarships. We're going to, after you complete your career profile, we know what your top 5 majors are. We're going to do 110 scholarships into your profile. We'll do actually 120. We'll do 10 of them in your profile per month. So that's 120. Okay, and so let's just say you are able to get awarded. I'm not even going to say 10%. Let's just say you're able to get awarded 5%. So you were able to get 5%. And I'm going to go back over here real quick because I actually didn't go to that report, and I want to show that to you so you know these numbers real quick. So let me go back here to this report, and I think this is it here. Yeah, this is it. Now, make sure you understand this data. The average scholarship awarded to a minority student is $3,073. Okay, that's the average amount that's awarded to a student. So I'm just going to say 3,000. Okay, so I'm going to take this up to 3,000 is the average amount that's awarded. Okay, so let's say you get 120 scholarships that we at the College Coaching Network will research for your child, okay, or children. And let's say out of those 120 scholarships over a year, they write their essays out of what they do, and therefore they get awarded 5% of those, which is 6 scholarships. They may not write out all 120 of them. They may only write half of that. So however that number breaks down. So they get awarded 6 scholarships. And so every scholarship represents $3,000 based upon the statistics I just showed you. That means that they are basically getting, I would say, an $18,000 amount of scholarships. So if they're a junior in high school, they got a chance of doubling that up, or however that works. So let's say you're in the program and you're paying, let's say, $40 a month for the basic package that we have. And so for the basic package that we have, you have a junior that's in high school. So you've invested $960 to have basically about $18,000 in scholarships. Okay, so if I could put $960 out and turn that into $18,000, I would do that every day of the week. And if they're a junior, I mean, that could literally be $36,000. So that just shows you the power of what you can have done with College Coaching Network, even if you waited later in life to kind of get things going. Let me pause this because I want to show you within College Coaching Network software real quick where these scholarships are going to be at. And we've got 15,000 that we've just got uploaded in our software, and we'll search those out for your child. So let me pause this for a second. All right, so this is one of our students here, and so if you go under her information and go under files, you'll see under the general folder, and we have that here, and also we have it here. So if you click on that and download it, go ahead and download that. These are where your scholarships are at. So they're under your file folder, and they'll either be here or they'll be under your general folder, and they'll be labeled for the month that we actually have those uploaded in there. So let me go in here and we'll look at these scholarships. We've got bad weather here too, so these scholarships are here, and you see, the different scholarships that are out there, and we've got 10 of them put in her profile, so she can kind of look at those at her own discretion. So that's where you'll have it at. Now, if your parents have chosen a package where it's ACT testing only, then you're not going to have the scholarship coach. You're not going to have an individual doing an 8-week class with you. If you actually have the elite package where you want to have the scholarship coaching, where there's a one-on-one coach that will work with you for 8 weeks, that'll be part of what you get. Now, if you've actually came into the program before we had those 2 things added, email me and we can talk to you about how we can get those things added to what you currently have, and we can have that conversation on a private level. So I just want you to see that's where the scholarships are at. They're going to be under the file folder. They're going to be here, and then you'll just write your essays for those. Okay? Have a great day.